Hey, it's Todd again with Long Dogs and Firewood Logs down here at the original wood yard, and there's a top out of this basswood. There's another dead piece hanging that hasn't come down yet, but I'm going to start the video off here cutting this thing up, and then I've got another ironwood over here that's been sitting for a while. I never did get to chopping it up. Kind of runs down along the edge of this little buckthorn and on up into there. It's maybe 6 inches across at the bottom there, and I don't know, 2.5 at the top. That stuff burns so hot though, it's worth saving. One of the hardest woods we've got on the property here. So we'll get a start going. Sidewalk chalk and my 16-inch stick, 15-inch. So I ran out of gas cutting the ironwood. That stuff is tough. Here's a small ironwood tree. And see the leaves off to the left there. Single tooth. Opposite. The bark on it is really distinctive. And it's kind of this alligator. So here's what I was talking about with the roots on the ironwood. You can see how the roots just snapped. And they go pretty shallow. And then this got hung up against an oak. And there's another one right behind me here. This one just came down not too long ago. The roots broke off over here, and we got kind of a quasi-barber pole due to the storm. And you can see how this one's just ready to get chopped up too. Takes a little while for this stuff to dry. It's probably on the equivalent of red oak. A good year to season once you split it. But it does burn hot, and I know I've got one customer, he loves to use it for sauna fires. All right, so we'll call it a day, hook up the trailer to go pick up a load of wood from the North Wood Yard later. Okay, bonus footage. Here's another old ironwood that I've already cleaned up, but you can see how shallow the roots are on it. This one's been washed by a few rainstorms and snow, but yeah. And here's another ironwood that's down just right all in that same vicinity. And this one, oh, this is, you can see the horns. Like right there's a horn. Up here's kind of a horn. Get a better angle on it. And this one just appears to have rotted off at the base. And that's what caused him, or the roots rotted off. And then once the roots rotted, then she snapped.